Hey everyone, Justin with Busquet Realty Group here. Happy Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May. And I want to go ahead and just get our question out in the open and to ask a realtor question series. If you need to send me a message or post a comment down below, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing the video, that helps me out. And the more questions I get, the better this series is going to be for the month. So go ahead and ask those questions. I'll do my best to answer them and go from there. Today's submission is kind of an interesting question. It says, "Hey Justin, do you also do home purchases?" And I think the question is, can you help me find a home to buy? That would be, I guess that's a question to. I guess that's what they're going at. I don't know if they're asking if I'm a real estate agent that also invests in properties. That is the case. I do that. But I think I'm going to answer the question from the perspective of, can a real estate agent who sells your property find your home? Absolutely. That's one of the things that a listing agent has to overcome, is that, when you sell your home, you need to go somewhere. It's a tough question. There's some pros and cons to it. If you want to go to that, I mean, like I said, it goes back to interviewing agents. I mean, we're really back to that again, but I'm not going to harp on that every single day. There's some benefits to having an agent who sells your property and helps you find another one. I'm not going to get into all the details of what those are. You can control kind of the purchasing process with one agent. So if you try to use two agents, for instance, you have a buying agent that's trying to help you find a home, and then an agent that's trying to sell your property. They have to communicate with one another. Sometimes that can get convoluted when it comes to timing dates. So, buyer's agents and seller's agents should be close to the same. I know people specialize in purchases of properties, and people specialize in listing homes, but they should be able to competently do both. So there's the negotiation side of things too. I mean, a good seller's agent is going to negotiate well on your behalf, and also if they're a good negotiator, they can negotiate on the buy side of the transaction too. So there's plenty of advantages to having a selling agent and a buyer's agent to represent you in the sale and purchase of another property. Also, they're pretty in tune with the market and what's out there for sale. So a listing agent that's in the area is doing competitive market analysis. They should be checking out the neighborhood, checking out houses of similar size to kind of compare your home. And they're going to be going through things like price per square foot. They're going to be looking at neighborhood reports. They're going to be looking at market reports. So really, they should have a good handle on whether you need to upsize or downsize. It should be a fairly easy process for them to switch gears and move into that realm. So if you're trying to move to another state, that's where it could probably get a little bit interesting. There's most agents are licensed only in their state. They may have a few more licenses. Like, for instance, I have a Connecticut and Massachusetts license, so I'm able to work in both states. But I don't have a license for California, for instance. So in that case, you would have to obtain a buyer's agent. You can go through your listing agent, so they can refer you to somebody within their blanket or their brokerage. Some of the bigger brokerages in the country have agents working all over the country. So it's just a matter of making some phone calls and having that agent qualify an agent out there for you, and then putting you two in contact. And then the key is to have that listing agent have a good communication. So when you're interviewing agents, making sure they have a good level of communication, whether it's via email, text message, phone call, so on and so forth. I'm going to try to keep these under 5 minutes now. So I've got to go. We'll see you tomorrow. And it was a great question. I could add so much more content to that question, but I think that's going to be enough for now. As I said, if you have any more additional questions, go ahead and email me below. Have a great day.